I just finished my Pacific Crest Trail hike, and I wanted to give you ATers some fuel for thought for your next hike. The Pacific Crest Trail, 500 miles longer than the AT, 2,600 miles as opposed to a little over 2,200 miles, a little under 2,200 miles, I'm sorry, and goes from Mexico to Canada. It's mainly going to be it's a horse trail. Horses are allowed on the entire thing, unlike the AT, so they have to grade it differently. If you thought the AT was hard, then you'll think the PCT is easy, because you're not climbing straight up mountains or anything like that. It's a gradual inclines out there. It's really nice. You can cover a lot more miles a day. On the AT, I was covering 15 to maybe 20 to 25 miles a day. On the PCT, I was doing more like 20 to 35 plus, depending on the terrain. Most people out there are going a lot lighter weight out there too. You don't have to worry as much about rain gear out there because it never really rains. Pretty much through California, it never rained on me a single time in California. So you can actually go with a bivy sack. You don't have to carry a tent. Lots of people do that. Oregon, you can kind of get into some rain up there. The snows, you walk through a lot of the snow through the Sierras. It wasn't bad at all though. It's all compact. We were actually hiking through snow in June, July, August. The whole time I was out there was snow. But we were walking in shorts and t-shirt the whole time. It's a lot different than out here on the East Coast. The East Coast is a lot more humid, a lot more damp air. Out there it's super dry. You can actually wear cotton when you go hiking. I wore a cotton button-up shirt, and it was great. I loved it. On the East Coast, if I would have done that on the AT, I would have sweated pretty bad. So if you're thinking about going out on the PCT, be sure to look up the annual Day Zero at Lake Morena in California. It's usually the third weekend in April. It's a big kickoff party. Everybody comes down. They have gear companies there, food, camping out, music, all that good stuff. Kind of like trail days if you went to that, but for the PCT. And everybody kind of starts that weekend. It's a super good time, super fun trail. There's hostels out there. And if you need some info about it, check out Yogi's book about the PCT, Yogi's Handbook on the PCT. Super helpful. Tells you all about town stops, where you're going to have to send mail drops. I did 16 mail drops out there because some of the resupplies were just gas stations and a post office, and they called that a town. Not like the AT. The AT, I never did a single mail drop out there. So definitely pick her book up. It'll help you plan out your mail drops and everything. Yeah, that's
the first part of it is the desert. How do you get across that desert?
The desert, yeah, you have to go through the Mojave there for a bit. You just have to, you get a water report when you go to the kickoff, and the water report's going to have all the water sources and the last time somebody was there, and if it was running, you know, where it's at. It's going to give you all the info. It's like all there. It's not a shoot in the dark like you would think it is. But I'll let you know about the CDT next. So.
Okay. And now up in the mountains, the walking there, you say, is pretty smooth?
Yeah, it's super smooth.
And the Cascades, how about the rain up there? That wasn't
no.
You're there in the fall, I guess?
Most people there, most people are trying to get done by October. October 1st is when they're trying to get to Canada.
And you started when?
I started April 26th, and I finished on September 20th of 2008, and you just pretty much you're hiking that time of year. I personally didn't carry one, so that was actually illegal. But
now bear canister, it's just the bear can get a hold of it, but he can't get in it.
Exactly. Yeah, he can bash it on rocks and everything, but he can't open it up.
So you don't have to hang it; you just keep it away from the site.
Yep. Pretty much.
What else did you do to deal with the grizzlies?
Well, there actually are no grizzlies on the PCT.
Okay.
There's They're black bears, but they look brown. They're cinnamon-colored black bears.
I see.
And they're bigger than the ones you're going to see on the AT. I saw about twice as many bears on the PCT that I saw on the AT. I only saw about 8 bears on the AT, and I saw about 16 to 20 on the PCT.
But they don't have the aggressiveness of a grizzly.
No, they're just like the ones on the AT you'll see. You know, they
Cool.
hear you, they run away pretty much. They're cowards just like the rest of the black bears. So
that's great.
yeah. If you want have any more questions about it, you can get in touch with us at mountaincrossings.com and help you answer some questions about packing for the PCT.
Okay, Squirrel. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
That was perfect.